Guys, welcome back to another video here on my channel. Today I'm reviewing set 75346, the Pirate Snub Fighter. This set has 285 pieces, is 8+, and comes with two minifigures, which are the Snub Fighter pilot and Vane. This set is of course based off the Mandalorian Season 3, and this will be releasing on May 1st, 2023 for $35 in the US. Here in the back you can see some of the play features, and without further ado, let's get into this build. Building the set, so now it's time for the review. Two minifigures in the set are the Snub Fighter pilot and Vane, I believe his name is. I don't think this is inspired by any character per se, but he is and has some scenes in the show. I also think these pirates are going to be the villains of Skeleton Crew, so it's nice to get these figures now. Up here we have the Snub Fighter pilot. Right off the bat on the legs here, you can see this nice printing that actually carries pretty well into the torso with a belt. He's in this nice yellow color. That is his back printing. They all look kind of like honeycomb, in my opinion, which I think is pretty cool. And then for his helmet, which actually is pretty nice, it's in a gold color, and the printing actually goes around most of the way. I don't think they really do this with many helmet pieces, so it's nice to see here. You can see that it even has printing on the back, which looks really nice. And overall, this figure looks pretty nice. He also has a face print with no back face print. Here for minifigures, we have Vane, who you can see has the same face as the Snub Fighter pilot, which I kind of feels lazy since the pirates were not all the same species, but it's fine, it still works. But then here on the legs and the torso, which also look really good, there's some nice hints of green and all these belts all over him, which look really cool. He also has a nice necklace there. And yeah, this is another figure where the torso print continues to the legs very nicely. Then there is a back print with some patches on his jacket, and he also has this print. I don't know if this is a new piece, but it's kind of like a bandana wrapped around his bald head, which looks kind of weird because it's printed on black, but it works. And then the printing on the black is just some silver things, and he also comes with a sword, which I believe is from Ninjago, and this figure looks really good. So that is the minifigures. Build of the set is of course the Snub Fighter. So right here, the cockpit, this windshield piece I believe is in a new color. It's sort of a grayish color with some tints of blue, which looks really good. Then on the side there's some stickers for more detail, and I did kind of just rip the whole thing out, but it just opens, it clips in here, and that allows it to open and close. Then inside you can fit your one minifigure, being the Snub Fighter, or you can put Vane in if you wanted to. But there's no room for the second minifigure, so kind of just like loose. But anyways, there's a nice seat, and then with some controls there. And then this piece, you can pull on it, and then it'll actually pop out here. And inside there is a blaster and a homing beacon, possibly. I'm not sure what that is. And then moving on to the front here, there's a stickered piece at an angle to kind of make the ship have more texture. And then the front, which I think is pretty well done, there are some stud shooters here on the beneath, which are pretty well hidden actually, so I think it looks really nice with these fake blasters in the front. And then the shape of the ship is actually very interesting as it gets really thin in the middle, and then it starts to widen out in the front and the back. But like the widest it is actually in the front, other than these fins sticking out. So the front part looks really nice. There's also like this line of black beneath it, which looks really good, contrasting with the gray. And then on the back here, there are two of these wing pieces with stickers on them. And then the ship, I feel like looks really good from the above angle, but from the bottom, it kind of doesn't look as good because you can see some green and some brown. But other than that, it's a pretty nice build. And the back is finished off with these kind of circular pieces to make these 3 turbines. And then on the top, there's this giant area which is actually another compartment. I believe this is an area to store a droid, maybe. I think that's what it's for, but I'm not exactly sure because you don't get a droid in the set. But anyways, that comes out just like that. And that is basically the entire Snub Fighter build, and I think it looks really good. For $35, this is a pretty good set, so if you're kind of just looking for like a smaller Star Wars set, I definitely recommend this one. And also, if you like the new Mandalorian season, and just these figures and characters, then I would recommend this. It's a pretty good set. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I will be also reviewing the Fang Fighter vs. TIE Interceptor set, because I did get that one also. And see you next time.